Are you? I'm not awake. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been up since 5:30 and I'm still sleepy. I just can't.
I get it. I
can't get moving today. It's very cold here today.
Yeah, it was like 50 here too. I went outside just with a t-shirt on. I was like, oh my God, it's cold in Miami.
Yeah.
So
this is iguanas falling out of the trees yet?
I mean, I didn't see any, but this is definitely the kind of temperature where they will. And you're laughing, so that is the signal to.
Me, sort of.
So on Friday mornings now, I get a message from Dave Myers that looks a lot like this, only it's usually like, dude.
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't caught it yet.
Yeah, I watched it. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I usually wait for laugh track so we can watch it together, and she got very busy working yesterday on some special project. So,
yeah, I my new tradition is to watch it first thing in the morning when Dave starts screaming at me in Messenger, and then immediately after Michelle has done work, we watch it again. And
nice.
So far, it serves me quite well because watching it once seems stupid.
Yeah, I may just doze off during the show. That's entirely possible.
So. Dave didn't watch Mando this morning. He watched Mando twice this morning.
Nice. This is the season finale, correct?
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, he was selling it hard. He's like, the last bit is among his favorite scenes in Star Wars history. I think he's not wrong. I mean, he's rarely wrong about Star Wars. But yeah, so that's it's legit. There's a lot going on. And make sure watch all the way through the credits, and because there's an after credit scene that you're not going to want to miss.
Oh, see, that's the trick from the Marvel universe.
From Marvel, yeah.
Yeah, from Jon Favreau.
And it works.
That Jon Favreau, not the other Jon Favreau.
It's a thing that works.
I'm a fan of two different Jon Favreaus, which is really weird, but yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So, Civil War? We gonna have a Civil War?
I don't fucking know, dude. Like, this is why, I'm legitimately, because I'm so fucking tired of all this nonsense that I'm just like I just did it. I just came out of an interview with a couple of, arguably adult humans about this Alien Worlds NFT game. And, literally, every other word, smacked me in the face the way that it usually happens to you. It all sounds a bit like the pineapple wombat telos wallet.jam or something. It's it's a lot of that, but I get it enough to be like, oh shit, this is crazy. It's super fun, and I just find myself gravitating towards a lot of this stuff because I'm just so fucking over the nonsense that we can't right now do anything about, except tell people to go vote in Georgia, a lot. Vote 10 times. I don't give a fuck anymore. They're going to say we fucking steal elections anyway, so why not?
Ginny sent me this morning. This was tacked to the back door of the Duval County Democratic Party office in Jacksonville. We want blood. You lost the election. Redress our grievances now, or we will be back later. We the people. With pictures and addresses of several prominent Democratic leaders in Duval County.
So yes,
active threats.
Ugh.
Isn't that charming? And then this whole thing about whether Trump's going to leave the White House, and they're planning an alternate inauguration, but apparently that's a fake letter. I'm the same way. I'm like, I guess we'll know when people start, getting dragged out of the houses and shot by the opposition.
Yeah,
feeling really cheerful about all that.
So good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the show? And all of this was just a setup for that joke. Like the last 4 years. The last 4 years of everything we've been doing is just so that I could launch that joke at 10:04 on whatever the fuck day it is o'clock.
December 18th, a week before Christmas. Corey Elko, I'm grateful I found a cool grass, Gymnopagon ambiguous, and there isn't a record of it being present in Pasco County. That's cool.
Huh.
That's cool.
And also, we usually start the show with gratitude. Actually, we fail more often than not, but thank you, Corey, for bringing us in, because that's clearly something we need. Also, like, I'm super grateful I got to talk to Any Observation on YouTube. Is one of the coolest sort of crypto educators that I've ever seen. It's a really cool kid, awesome fucking family. His kid always jumps on him when he's doing lives and stuff. He's from Sweden. Really, really cool guy. Was also chatting with the CTO of an EOS block producer, all about the stupid fucking playing cards that we're messing around with. It's hilarious. But it was great. It was a good way to start a Friday morning, other than Dave Myers, who I honestly am also grateful for. Dave Myers' Friday morning, holy shit, Mandalorian messages. It is a hilarious way to wake up. Literally the first thing I see Friday morning is I pick up my phone and here's like, oh, so the Mandalorian didn't suck. Good. Okay.
That's a start. Do you know about the? First of all, I'm just grateful for sunshine this morning. Even though it was cold, sitting out in the sunshine this morning was something we weren't able to do at the old apartment. So going out every morning, even when it's cold, I was wearing my my Sasquatch knit beanie from Celeste, and sitting out there reading an Ian Banks culture novel, just soaking in sunshine. It was nice. So grateful for sunshine. That's my thing.
I mean, that's a good one. I don't care. That's all right.
Corey Elko, I want to ask about this. Like, I'm figuring out that what Corey does, he walks around property and identifies native plants, which is something I would love to know more about. I'm good on birds, but I'd really love to take a walk around, Corey, and do that with you one day if you've got the time. Take a hike out there, see what's going on. Why did we only get 3 episodes of The Expanse?
I think that's part of their release strategy. I think they do release 3 at a time.
Well,
I think it's
instead of already.
Releasing 1 at a time is fucking lame. Fuck you, Mandalorian. Right. But I get it. But the reason why, if it was me, the reason why I would do it is that, like, you dominate that many more news cycles, so it's like kind of free PR over a longer drip period of time, right?
Well,
like, you're
how often do they release? Because I don't. I think
I'll probably do every week
with the whole series, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was every week. Like they it's like 1 episode for Mandalorian. Instead, they do 3.
Right.
Hopefully, I'm right. They might just start doing 1 a week now. Just like, here's 3, so that you get fucking nice and jacked, and then we're just gonna like give you a drip, you heroin addicts. God damn it. It was really good though. We're caught up on The Expanse.
Amos is an amazing character. Like,
he's the best part of the book. He's the best part of the show.
See, I having not read the book.
And again, like the best part of the whole series is the scientific realism, right? Like their attention to detail on what it's going to be like to be in space. No one has ever done it better, and maybe I don't think anyone will for a long time. Like, I go back just in this last episode. I stopped it and rewound it and showed Michelle things that she didn't even, they were just in the background. She didn't see, and it's just really well done. Anyway.
Yeah. Here's some gratitudes. I'm grateful for good music. Good morning, Rob. Nice to see you. I'll tell you what, here's a secondary gratitude. Rob Houston every day gets up and he finds an amazing picture of some natural place in the world and he posts it with a little blurb about where it is. And I've been liking those, loving those as often as he's done them for, I don't know, a year now. And I just love waking up to pictures of pretty places. Some places where I've actually been. There's a couple of them in Alberta and British Columbia that I've actually been to. So that's always been really cool. And I'm grateful to Rob for taking the time to do that. Just putting a little beauty into the world. Just a little.
That's badass. I will be right back. I have to take more drugs.
Okay.
Sadly, not the good kind.
All right. Fred Eater, I'm grateful that the Holiday Mouse is nearly finished. Jareen is the ultimate. She's amazing. Good job. Glad you guys got all that done. Grateful for sleep eradicating my headache last night. That is good. Jennifer Eichenberger, grateful for hot tea with honey and the Blob opera, which I cannot stop messing with. I don't even know what that is, but okay. Jen, I'm grateful to you for your Advent calendar hilarity that you're doing on Facebook. I've been enjoying that. I just love you guys. I love you guys that put just a little beauty into the world every day. It's good stuff. Thank you for Keep being awesome. Kurako, I know a tiny bit. I narrow it down and sometimes ask real experts. I'm the same way with bird and animal identifications. I'm learning like birds. I'm pretty squared away on fish, definitely, but I really would like to know more about the plants that we find here. And yeah, it'd be good to walk around and do some of that. Good morning, Dave. Grateful for the Mandalorian and my dog's repeated understanding when I yell so much at the TV that they hide, and the weather is pretty dope. Yeah. Oh, new letter Kenny next week. Oh, Corey can't hear us yet.
Letter Kenny.
Yeah.
That's not going to hurt my feelings at all.
Yeah. I'm also grateful I finished the stupid painting I've been working on so I could get it off my dining room table. The octopus painting that you made for your living room is pretty freaking cool, man.
Epic.
It's good stuff.
By the way, I need some more people to make some Shipple memes. I gave out 40 fucking Shipple memes to a group calling themselves the hashtag NFT Army on this morning's show. So if anyone has any they want to donate, or if anyone wants to make some new ones, I'm gonna blow the shit out of that community again. So that's a thing. So Sue, if you want to donate something, that'd be great. If you don't mind, I might even just make some higher mints past the 100 that I sent you, but we can talk about what you want to do with that.
We're grateful for us, guys.
That's adorable.
I don't know why she would do that, but okay. Thank you.
Right.
That's nice. What's going on here? Grateful for forced early retirement. On to chapter 2. Michael, forced early retirement. All right, so now full-time theater person.
Yeah,
that's what I would do if I were you.
Right.
So Jen says blob opera. Once you start, you won't be able to stop. I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting to me.
Does sound interesting.
Yeah.
Job eliminated. Damn, Daniel. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep. Gone from working from home to not working from home, which sounds better to me. I don't know. I know financially that might make things tight, but I've been enjoying not working from home. I am working a little bit. All right. No one working in theater right now, but that's the plan. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, when it all comes back, and it will, going to be some pretty cool times, I think.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get the Florida lottery to force me to retire, but they're resisting. I know those assholes. Of course, I probably would be more likely to win if I actually ever bought a lottery ticket. My friend Steve Tuck used to say lotteries is a tax on people that didn't study math. I always kind of like that. Sustained long distance quantum teleportation.
Yeah. What? I tried to click through to that article. It didn't work. So, and teleportation, we're talking about just information.
Data. Right.
So not matter. So it's not teleportation. It's just data. But still, like instantaneous data transfer. We're talking about the Ansible right now, right?
Yeah.
And for anyone who doesn't know, the Ansible is the long-term, not light speed, instantaneous communication that happened in Ender's Game.
Yeah. So, well, I read the article and it's pretty cool. Like this is 30 kilometers.
That's significant, right?
Right. It involves Sandia Laboratory. It involves Caltech, and it involves the Fermilab in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And essentially, they're quantum entangling qubits and transferring data between them over about 30 kilometers. And they did it with off-the-shelf equipment. That's significant, right? They're saying we're close now to them putting up the first actual network of quantum teleportation info technology. And they're going to do it in Chicago. They're actually working already on making a system-wide data transfer quantum system in Chicago as their first attempt to roll it out. They may take 3 years to do it, but that is a significant advancement. Nobody knew they were that close. They knew in March that they had this dialed in, and ever since then they've been using it to tweak it, to make it better, to make it simpler. This sounds like a real unlimited technology speed breakthrough. Thousands of times faster than what we now have on internet or telephone technology. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Is that somebody knocking at my door? I can't tell if it is or not. We can just go away. So, yeah. That's all I got.
I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Fred Eater, first $100 a month supporter on Patreon.
That's fantastic.
That's more than we make.
Yep.
We work a lot harder at it than we do. So
it's true.
That only seems
we
fair.
just kind of show up and make terrible jokes over and over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah. I
will
warn everyone within earshot, internet, all that. Avoid the Netflix movie Ghosts of War. Steer clear. It is the single dumbest fucking thing I've ever watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, home kits for quantum data. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy bananas.
Okay.
How quick is automation coming in the next 4 years? Well, 4 years is too long of a window. It's coming right now, and like all the time. Now, is it getting ramped up like crazy because people don't want to they don't want to carry the liability of having disease-carrying monkeys in their buildings? Yeah. So, if it was happening fast before, it's happening way faster now because there's actually a financial liability cost to not doing it.
Let's talk about this awesome human being for just a minute.
Okay.
Rachel is running for city council in the city of Newport Richey, and she's putting out this week on social media. I've been resharing them on So Local Live and So Local Pasco and my personal page. Little blurbs about what she thinks the city of Newport Richey needs, and they're awesome. Do not stop doing that. Those are the kinds of things that people need to see and hear about you, Rachel. Great job. Yeah, she's filed the paperwork. I believe her fundraising website is now up. Let's put an awesome mom who lives in a rental apartment in Newport Richey on the city council instead of a bunch of people that sort of are that middling business class brunch Democrat or worse. Knuckleheads. How about we put a woman on the city council of Newport Richey for the first time in like 8 years? That'd be cool. How about we put a woman on the city council of Newport Richey that is supportive of Black Lives Matter and got herself trained as a legal observer to make sure they stayed safe and nobody could arrest them for bullshit without being witnessed? How about that? How about we all donate $10 to Rachel so she can make a great run at city council in Newport Richey? I'd be super, super happy for that. So, yeah, there you go. Rachel for citycouncil.com. That's her website. We've known Rachel for about 5 years. We know her to be an absolutely stellar and awesome human being. She has shown up at city council meetings year after year after year to talk about important things. She was there when we talked about medical cannabis dispensaries. She was there when we talked about Black Lives Matter. She was there when we talked about Pride and about Drag Queen Story Hour. So all of the kind of issues that we coalesce around, Rachel has been central to how we do those things in Pasco County, and you couldn't get a better person on the city council in Newport Richey if those things concern you. So there you go. That's my unreserved endorsement of putting Rachel on city council and eventually mayor. That'd be badass.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starkey puppets.
Yeah, everybody's making the Raven comments because somebody was knocking at my door. Tip-tapping at my door. Quote the Raven, nevermore. People are making Raven references because somebody was knocking at my door, I thought. Anyhow.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's Friday. Okay, it's Science Friday. Because we're gonna have civil war. People are gonna get killed. I mean, like I'm dead certain. Like I don't think we're gonna have civil war, but I think people are gonna get killed before it gets better. Well, and honestly, like the whole like, hey, we'll do a separate kind of inauguration is just plausible. They're gonna fucking do some stupid shit. We know they're gonna do some stupid shit. So maybe science will save us, Greg, or at least entertain us before we all die.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What other stuff?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Food drive lines. That's brutal. Oh, I was listening to a Better Rachel this morning. Apparently, they started lying and saying that Pfizer was being slow in their deliveries. And it turns out the government is fucking up their delivery orders so much that all the states are having to cut their vaccine plans by 30%.
Yeah.
And they're sitting in a fucking Pfizer warehouse.
Yeah.
Pfizer came out with a statement saying like, we have all this shit. We're waiting for where to send it. And and honestly, like Trump's just sitting back there going like, if I do this, I'll get a better price if I fucking withhold fucking shit or whatever, right? Like it's some dumb fucking shit like that where more people
who
are
has
gonna
money
die.
invested in Moderna?
Oh, I don't know.
I think Trump does.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Right?
I just like it. Like the most unbelievably unthinkable shit you could possibly imagine is what they're gonna do.
Unprecedented need for food in Pasco County right now. Started lining up last night, hundreds of cars. I saw that. I know that's happening at Metropolitan Ministries. I know it's happening. Everybody we know that does outreach for hungry people is overwhelmed this year. Gosh, can't imagine why that might be happening. And they're talking about $600 in stimulus relief.
I mean, that's just obscene. Like the whole idea, and again, like the Democrats are going to have to take it because it's got to pass Mitch McConnell, so he's dictating the whole thing. It drives me completely fucking bananas watching the absolute categorical fucking dummies get mad at the Democrats about the stimulus when they've passed stimulus hundreds of times in the House, and the only person stopping this is fucking Mitch McConnell. Like, just learn politics a little tiny bit before you have the fucking gall to go after Democrats about this.
Yeah, and that's why the Georgia Senate runoffs are probably as important as the presidential election was.
Yep.
Control of the Senate means getting things done. Means saying, no, fuck you, we're going to give a stimulus to the people and not have to work around Mitch McConnell again.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah. Who should I donate eggs to between Trinity and Hudson? I'm actually not sure. I don't know who's taking food donations right now. Probably, I honestly don't know. Gosh, First Methodist Church in Newport Richey does food drive stuff. Heather Withers on my friends list is probably the right person to reach out to find out. So if you can't get with Heather, I'll put you in touch with her. But yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be a welcome thing right now, I'm sure. Yeah. Yep. Take the $900 billion and give everyone $1,200 a month in perpetuity. That's what's worked in Canada.
Yep. Yeah, they got like 18 grand so far since the beginning.
Man.
But hey, as long as you get that $1,200 once, a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem we're having here also. It's impossible to get unemployment in Arizona right now for many people who are supposed to get it. They contracted with a corporation to identify us, and the site doesn't work. This happened to me in the Obamacare exchange. They couldn't identify because I had a 0 credit rating. So I could not get health care because I had a bad credit rating.
Well, and
0.
honestly,
I lived out of the country.
Florida set it up like that on purpose.
Yes.
And chances are Arizona did as well.
Absolutely.
Like it's that level of lame. It's not by accident is my point.
I had the heart attack that led to my bypass while I was struggling to be identified to verify my identity to the Obamacare exchange system, and ended up with $190,000 in hospital bills. So let's just destroy somebody's future because they can't get health care because they don't have a credit rating. That seems like
seems dumb as
late stage capitalism to me. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's the whole data breach thing, which is now even more serious because it looks like the nuclear regulatory agencies were compromised. We don't know to what extent yet, may not for several weeks. So that's great. Yeah, seems like a good idea. Maybe they know where we keep all of our plutonium and uranium now. That'd be great. Great.
So anyway, no, they probably do. That part is unspeakably bad, and I don't even want to. That's the thing. Like, it's sad. I don't feel good about it, but I'm at the point where like there's so much shit that I just don't have it in me to care anymore, which is terrible.
About which thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, no credit rating penalizes those who pay cash. Raise his hand. This is yeah. I lived out of the country for 8 years and worked an under the table job, and had a 0 credit rating. Don't have that now. Have a bad credit rating now because $190,000 in hospital debt. But yes, it's not good. It's not good. How is your credit score possibly relevant to you getting fucking health care? That's why I get so mad because we want good health insurance. No, fuck you. I need to see a doctor. I don't care about insurance. Insurance is not, that's they're the middleman. Yeah.
Well, shit balls. Yeah. So anyway, what else you guys watching that isn't about Civil War? And
I'm reading an Ian Banks culture novel recommended to me by Corey, a book called Use of Weapons.
Yes. I fucking love that book.
Halfway through. It's really good. It's really good.
And like the like top 5 endings. And I've read basically every science fiction book in the world.
Right. There are how many of these? There are 9 of these, the culture novels?
I think there's 10.
Okay. I started reading them in order. The first one, Consider Flavis, was okay. It's
not the best. It's not bad.
What I expected, though, was to have an explanation of how this underlying culture happened, and there really isn't one. There's not a primer.
You get like sneaky sort of like you get an overall picture after 10 books, but it's pretty vague. But how the whole thing started, if you want a really good example of how the whole thing started, read the Bobaverse. Or better yet, listen to the audiobooks because they're really, really good. It was not planned, but by the end of it, you're like, oh, this is exactly how the culture started.
Okay.
Like, hyper intelligent AIs embodying ships that are sort of deciding to how they want to sort of live in the universe. It's fucking really good.
And humans are cute, so we're going to keep them.
They decide exactly. They decide to keep serving humans and humanity as a thank you because it's like they can do it with leftover brain power, which is always where AI was going to go, in my humble opinion. Because there's just no utility in destroying mankind. It's a silly thing because we're scared little monkeys.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yep. Oh, I haven't heard about that one. I'm hearing good things about the new series Your Honor with Bryan Cranston. I have not. Your Honor, a new series with Bryan Cranston. He from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Hey, I just watched All the Way, the movie where he plays Lyndon Baines Johnson, President Johnson. He was fucking great. I thought Woody Harrelson did a good job as Johnson. Bryan Cranston was incredible in that role. Really good. And it's worth watching. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Bryan Cranston's a way better actor than any of us thought back during Malcolm in the Middle when he was famous for roller boogieing around and shaving his chest. I love that show so much. Did you ever watch that show, Corey?
What? Which one?
Malcolm in the Middle.
A few times.
He played the dad. Bryan Cranston played the dad.
Yeah. And then that moved to like Breaking Bad. Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's a thing that happened.
Yeah. Good stuff. So okay. Your Honor. I have to look that out. Look that up. My wife loved those books, but I haven't read them. I highly recommend. I'm on my second one, and it's way better than the first one was. And I guess this is number 3 in the series.
I've been screaming at Greg and anyone else who would listen for 3 years. Please go read all of them.
And the first one was kind of
it's not bad, but like as a gestalt, like the reason why I wanted everyone to read them is that it's the best description of how I think AI is going to end up. And it's not the fucking Terminator.
Right.
Anyway, I'm fine. Everything's fine. The Queen's Gambit was really good. We watched that.
Very good stuff.
It's kind of all Expanse. I haven't watched the latest Star Trek yet.
I started the first episode of the new season, and that's as far as I've gotten. Also, The Stand, the new adaptation of The Stand is out.
Oh, is it out?
Apparently,
it's probably on something I don't even have.
CBS All Access, same as.
I don't have that.
You have to borrow it from your friends.
What is the?
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. Yep.
Yeah, we've been living in the stand for the past year.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, can you dig your man? A final season of Shameless has begun. I kind of lost the thread on Shameless. I'm not sure where. I just kind of lost the will to plow through more of it. I don't know.
Well, shit.
That's actually, Sue, that's the smart play here. I'm going to spend today making and freezing some Christmas dinner leftovers for my family that isn't going to have Christmas dinner together this year. That's the kind of year it is.
I suddenly want my mom's Christmas cookies.
Aw, can't she mail you some?
That's probably crazy.
What? People do that all the time.
You could just make them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be baking and dropping off some baked goods for my kids for tomorrow. I'm gonna drop them off at mom's house and run away.
Yeah, we originally we weren't gonna be able to make it up there. We decided that we weren't gonna go out there, and then it was gonna cost like $50 to send some presents to Kyle's kids. So we're like, fuck it, let's just drive up there.
Yep.
We'll have a coffee with her parents, her parents are the only people that have sort of been in our pod the whole time, and then we'll throw some presents at my brother's driveway and wave at them, and then just drive home. And then I don't know, maybe hit like a beach or something on the way.
The Vow? I don't know about the Vow. What is that?
What the shit?
I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I tell you, Corey, I'm out of things to talk about, and I need to go get some stuff done today. So whenever you're ready to wrap up.
Yeah, I kind of don't have anything. I would love for more people to grab some of their old Schipple memes and fire them at me, and I can make an NFT out of them for the low cost of $1 million shill. If you don't have the shill, let me know. Like, I really do. Like, this community, the NFT army community, like, I'm giving tons of them away now. And the more we give away, the more people know that they exist. The more people are posting in the hashtag Schipple thing on Chirp and stuff. So it's like I'm piecing the community back together. So the more of these NFT meme collections we can get, and again, like, $1 million shill, I make it into an NFT. You get the first 100 mints. So like the most valuable of the whole lot, I'm just going to give to you. And they're selling for like $1 a piece and stuff. And I'm sort of trying to get the word out about that. So give me more Schipple memes, and like post Schipple memes in the Schipple channel on Chirp, because it just makes that, just only do that just because it makes me happy. And it'll freak people out because people have no freaking idea how cool these freaking memes are. They need some education because the memes they're making on Chirp are actually, some of them are really good, but most of them are terrible. Anyway, that's all I got, man. I'm going to go take some more pain meds because the Advil I just took is not working.
Yeah,
like
go do that. Take care of you.
My jaw.
We're back on Monday. Next Friday is Christmas. I don't know how you feel about doing a Christmas show. I'd probably be down for that.
We might be on the road literally that day.
Okay.
But if we're not, we could do it.
Oh, yeah. The Vow is about that crazy, weird sex cult.
What?
It's a documentary series about a pretty dangerous cult. Yep.
Oh, all right. It's funny. The second you said sex cult, I was like, all the Belters all sleep together. That's cool.
You know what, Rob? I thank you, because I was feeling a little bit bad about it, but I hope this doesn't sound terrible. It's nice that we are out of things to talk about for a change. We've had about 4 years of crazy news days, so a bit of quiet is a welcome change. And it's not that things aren't happening, and we understand that, but we're kind of fatigued.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, those things still exist, and the outrage should be at like a 15 out of 10, and we just kind of don't have any left.
But at the same time, there are good things that are happening. Deb Howland has been named as Interior Secretary. That is in charge of Bureau of Land Management and the Bureau of Indian Affairs. A Native American is going to be in charge of the Bureau of Indian Affairs and appointments to that. That's unprecedented and about fucking time. And I hope that stays a traditional thing. Let's put a Native American in charge of that all the time. Let's do that. So I'm pretty excited about that. Also, there's a picture of her now. There's a picture of her now from the mid-'70s. She's standing in front of a van on her way to a protest with a sign painted on the side of the van that says Columbus was lost. And I like her even more for having been that person.
She
when she
ran
was
as a 35th generation New Mexican.
yeah.
Like that's like, well played, sister.
Yep.
And she won, so that's the whole thing.
Yep, grew up in her grandma's Pueblo community.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
stuff,
her tweet about that, her tweet sort of accepting the thing, it was really good. You want to go find that? It's awesome. So yeah, there's good stuff going on. And seriously, like the vaccinations are going out. They're going out slower than we thought. That's fucking terrible. But like that is moving kind of a pace, and so that's good. And I like keep an eye out for articles on this. But the technology behind the vaccines, when you hear like, oh no, there's like a new strain or whatever, like don't worry that much about that. The way that they've designed these vaccinations is that any virus now, once they get the genome, they can actually tailor it to target that virus. So they have basically made a virus killing thing that I think, if I've read this correctly, is going to have a profound effect on any virus that ever attacks humanity ever again, and potentially quickly. And the better they get at it, the faster they're going to get at that kind of stuff. So, this pandemic might have pressured science into or pressured us scientists into figuring out something that is going to be just profoundly effective for the rest of time. So that could be really cool.
Crisis makes us better. It's not fun, but it improves things. Are they pulling a Holland from the House or the Senate? She's from the House, and that means the House margin is very narrow.
Yeah,
but it's not a seat we're likely to lose in a special election. So it's New Mexico, not Arizona, so that's good. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Heather Rippert, Deb Haaland as Interior Secretary is one of the most inspiring news stories in a very long time. And it's gonna be. Hey, Heather, we love you, man. We miss you very much.
Legit.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get out of here. Let's go do things that make us feel better. You need to get some pain meds in you, and I
think I'm gonna ice my face.
Eat a little something.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, listen, you guys, it's Christmas week. One of the things that I always say is, holiday stress can be overwhelming. You don't have to make up for everything you've ever done wrong in your life in one Christmas. I do an exercise with people where I tell them, remember the first Christmas present you ever got? Remember it. What was it? How old were you? You were 5, and it was whatever it was, meaning your kids aren't going to remember what you got them this Christmas. Your kids are going to remember that you were there, that they had a family.
Oh my God. Sue's like destroying a whole. She just sent me a whole bunch of new Shibble memes, and they're all fucking fantastic.
Nice.
I fucking love you, Sue. Oh
nice.
My God. And from our Minecraft world, like what?
Yeah.
What? Anyway, I talked to some guys from the game today that like the eventually Shipple and land ownership based on NFTs is going to be activated in our Minecraft world. I just don't know how long it's going to take, but like that shit's coming, which is crazy. So Land Rush, if you have the land that you're sitting on, if you build on it, it's going to belong to you. I'm not going to make you buy it after it. So like if you get it while it's free, it's yours. Obviously anybody is welcome to come in and join us in the Minecraft thing. Just get Minecraft Java, has to be Java. And then Greg can get you okayed on the server.
Yep, we'd love to have you. And people are building some really cool stuff in there.
Really good.
Lots of fun.
That asshole that built that dome, he's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
It's actually, I'd hate tooting my own horn, but it's quite good.
Yeah.
And really, like the pillars.
You literally built almost all of it yourself.
Yeah, the dome I built by myself. It was a lot. But the pillars worked perfectly, even though I think you're right about like kind of doubling their size because they look a little flimsy. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Like, either way, they look really good. It worked out. I had a lot of help with those. And the middle building, I was thinking about just putting like good circles around the outside and sort of creating a facade that makes sense and just kind of leaving the interior of the building the way I kind of built it like a fucking nerd. That didn't work very well, but.
Or we just tear it all the way down and start again.
I mean, we could, I guess. You want to do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll give it some thought. All right.
Okay.
We love you guys. Have a great day. Sunday is church. Sasquatch is real.
Hey, I wasn't on the button. Hold on. Say it again.
Wait a minute. Please hold.
Oh, holding. Oh, geez, it's getting real. Oh, Sasquatch Duke.
There you go.
Nailed it.
Sasquatch is real.